Hey guys, Najaamlee here. So we are watching MobWives, The Last Stand, the final season of MobWives on VH1, and it's on right now, and we're doing episode 3. Follow me on Twitter right now at najaamlee, and we're using the hashtag goshaboutmobwives. Okay, so we just saw this part. Bees in the chat, bees in the chat. Where is Nicki Minaj when I need her? So this is what's going on. So we get a little gist of Carla. She made some really cool connections in the Southampton, and they went to a party. Girls got a little drunk and everything like that, and you know, Brittany and Marissa still doing a little catty thing. I mean, the lush, alky, whatever you want to call it. Prefer lush sounds much more prettier than being called alky. What do you guys think? So we have a voting going on. Who do you think is going to be fighting tonight or in the next episode, episode 4? So we listed, is Drita gonna fight Karen, Carla, or Renee? Put that down. Let us know in your comments. Go over to my page on Twitter right now at najaamlee and put in your vote. It's on the front of the page. So they had a great time. This whole first part, they had a great time. Hampton wrapped up really nicely, and with yoga early in the morning after a hangover. That was fun. And just getting to see the ladies just do something and peaceful and no fighting. And you know, Brittany and Marissa squashed their little thing. Brittany's still hanging on to it for what? I don't know. It's so petty. But anyways, we'll see what happens further right now. So we're doing a break, and then I'll be right back, and we continue episode 3 of MobWives tonight. Okay, I'm sorry, but Karen and Drita just came up over by the Brooklyn Bridge that we saw, and I'm sorry, that was not civil. You can see that Karen was definitely upfront, direct, wanting to understand what's going on, what's clarified, what's the definition of fake, phony, to be calling someone based on hearsay and not getting the full information. How stupid and dumb is that? Right? Number 1, you're picking fights for what? You can't deal with the calm that people are getting along and are trying to push the past to the past and move forward. Like, what is wrong with your childish, childish mind? Let's go like that way. So we saw like Karen is like, pull back your veins out your neck and calm down. And you as an adult, Drita, are like, oh, you want to fight me? You want to fight me? Listen to yourself. I mean, these women, they're older than me, y'all. And these women are acting crazy, especially Drita. I have to give high five to Karen because she was civil. She was direct. You could tell the adult, the woman in her, and you can see how childish Drita just became, right? For her to ask, what is it? Are we friends or are we not friends? My definition of friends is totally different than your version of being a friend, right? And so a friend usually will basically get to the bottom and really try to understand what went down, right? And if it's not true, there's no reason for Drita to be acting stupid like this, right? If the information is not true, if you didn't set up love or told love about Carla or however it went down, if you didn't do it, calm the F down. That's it. But you acting up like this and going around picking and stuff tells me you probably did, chica. You probably did start this whole thing up, right? Well, tell me guys what you guys think. I'll be right back. I gotta continue this and see how it happens next. Okay, so we see Drita was invited over to Big Ange, and she gets to meet Brittany, who is technically Karen's friend. And so they kind of know each other in some way, some realm, and start speaking about Marissa and altercations, and Drita knowing Marissa's people and her boyfriend and stuff like that. And I mean, this is really, 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 really weird and touchy, and just really treading on pathways that she shouldn't even be on. So it's all cheerful, giddy. Oh, you hugging someone who you in the beginning was like everybody else. You don't like traitors, you don't like, squealers and anyone coming from that whole significance, but you jolly old go and hug someone coming from that arena, even though yes, she didn't specifically rat on anybody, but her family has, and then to be bosom buddies like so quickly. Big Ange, I really have to look at Big Ange because she's summarizing and observing the whole situation, and I can see like she's not agreeing with a lot of things, but at the same time she's just like, let me just observe and see what goes down. But for Brittany to be even saying anything with people who've known each other for 20 years or longer or a little less, and then to be putting your 2 cents in that you just coming from California, give me a break. Really, give me a break. I don't even consider her quote unquote, New York, because she hasn't really even lived in New York, but what, 8 months as a baby? So, I mean, this whole thing is really, really bizarre to me, just really weird how this is going, but I have to side with Karen. Karen was a big person on this. Karen really stood up and was just like, you know what, we're gonna do it this way. And now Drita is going over and leaning onto Renee, being the fire starter, and it's Renee that everybody has had a fight with. This has like gone crazy and way out the box that it's starting not to make any sense. It's so catty to the point where, is this really real, or was this so scripted to the point where it's over scripted? Right? That's where I'm at right now. Hey guys, najaamlee here. So I am back. I finally finished the whole episode 3. So this is gonna be a recap to everything I was saying. I want to really give to you guys in the moment commentary, as I'm watching, and you get that energy as well. So let's get into it. So let's back up a bit where I forgot to tell you guys that Renee met with her son AJ, who has been with his girlfriend for a while, and Renee wants to talk to him about weddings and getting married and stuff like that, but there's a twist to that. So he was totally baffled to hear when his girlfriend came and sat down that she actually wants to get married, and he's like, I think he thought like right now, I didn't know you were like really want to get married like right away or whatever. And she's like, I'm not saying that, he's like, I don't want a wedding now, but an engagement, yes. Like, hello, guys, never see this. I have no understanding of what's going on there. But anyways, so Renee basically wants her son and his girlfriend or fiance to move in with her. It's totally selfish, as we know. But the tip of this is that there's a ghost in Renee's house, and this is why they do not want to even live there, much less stay there. So Renee gets someone to come in and do a clearing and just really check out the energy of the house and stuff, and basically tells her what I think we all knew already, is she needs to clear some of the people that she's surrounded with. I think it has a lot to do with some of the negative energy that's been happening, coming through, and just really start bringing in new people. It's almost like what Carla did. She basically has to get new, fresh people within her life, and positivity, more positivity. There's so much negative energy going on, and we see that. And I think one of the biggest that's happening, of course, is Drita and just starting this whole thing up. So let's get into that part, because I know you guys are just like wanting to know what is my opinion, my review on this. And looking at episode 3, this is what I got, because this is just so stupid to me. I just think, Drita, you're a grown woman, but you are seriously dumbass, because you are picking and starting and trying to create something that's really not there. Like, I don't see it. If you guys see it, let me know, put it in the comment box below, but I seriously don't see it. And so basically she met with Brittany again, at the gym, and they're talking about, you know, from the time frame of Brittany seeing her father in jail, who's been served so far 11 years, and or more, something like that. But that's when she was seeing him in jail. That's where she saw her father was in jail a lot, and it reminded Drita about her children and her visiting her husband in jail, and they seeing that and everything. So there's a commonality right there. But at the same time, Brittany's asking, so, you know, I see that you not getting along with a lot of these women, and me coming in, you know, I don't know exactly, you know, what's going on. I shouldn't be your friend because Karen is my friend, and blah, blah, blah. And basically, I would think Drita could answer this better, like, instead of saying they're just stupid. But she's the one who's being stupid, because it's the same thing that's going on, where she's cattling about love and Carla, especially on Carla, and everyone's being best friends and lovey-dovey, but you're doing this exact same thing with Brittany asking you the same damn question. So I'm friends with this person, me talking to you, what does that mean? That I cannot be friends with you, or I can't be friends with her? Like, whatever. You're doing the same thing. Like, Drita, you're doing the same thing. You know, you're dictating who they shouldn't talk to and who they should, and why did they say something. It's at a goddamn parade, like a parade, like crowded people. Like, what can you get through your thick skull? Just fucking stupid to me. This thing is just so dumb to me, that you're a grown woman, wrinkled up, looking hagged, and you are complaining about a hearsay. You weren't even there. And then calling everybody to, you know, not to their face, except you, Renee and stuff, when Renee told you, you're saying everyone's a fake, and you cannot even explain that properly. What fake, faux, whatever that means, or where that's supposed to go. To me, the whole episode of 3, it was just like, you know, it's almost like, okay, this is a situation. Drita is trying to pick, so now the ringleader you're picking is not Karen, because Karen just said something to Linda, and it's Carla. Why don't you talk to Carla and find out what's going on? Since that's where it is, why don't you go and talk to Carla? Why does it you are going from other people around, and now, of course, this is so, I don't know if you guys caught this, she's taking in someone who's brand new, don't know, and trying to ring them in. That is what she's doing. Someone younger than her, trying to ring her in and get her on her side. And you see that manipulation going on. And my thing is, you're not being an example. You're really being a positive example. To me, you're being a negative example. And there's nothing cool about it. And you're just throwing words and names out without any backing or any type of proper referencing or even any common sense. So, you know, episode 3 just basically we're seeing it's still going. So we see, as I said, Brittany, I told you there's a lineage going on of snake and chit-chatting and talking, where she basically, because she had a fit with Renee, but then she flipped it. We're going to see in episode 4 of her going back to Renee and all the other girls, as we saw, and she's saying, well, this is what happened, and because Brittany's the one who told me. And we see a flashback of Brittany telling her, well, you know, Drita said that you're the ringleader, you're the one who started this, it's all you were the one everybody have a problem. I mean, and I'm just like, I'm seeing it flipping right now. So this is where I call, you gotta choose sides. Whose side are you on? And these women are going back and forth, but they don't see there's a snake in the midst of all this. There is some snake there, and it's just not feeling great. It feels like something about to pop off, and I'm with Marissa on this. She feels it too. Yes, she may have a little, you know, spark or whatever about her, and, you know, her tongue is lightning, but at the same time, she's really, really on point, and I'm seeing this myself. Something with the Brittany and something with the Drita, something going to go, and then Carla or whatever is going to blow. And it's going to blow in such a wrong way that it's going to be sad. And this is what I see. You guys let me know, because I can be going on and on and on, but I'm just like, grown ass women, grown ass women and they want to be called mob wives. Okay. Focus on your book, Drita. Focus on your book. Get a dictionary. Focus on your book. Karen, I'm with Karen on this. She really is trying to keep leadership and her stance and being really, really, mature going forward. And I am with her on this. I'm with Carla on this. I'm with the women, Marissa, on this, because there is some type of dignity these women are trying to keep within themselves, and I am with them on that. You don't have to go spastic in the public eye over whatever. By how many years y'all know each other, should be able to come into presence and be able to talk. But Drita is being a kitten right now. Seriously, a kitten, and starting something. Link me, join me. You see me all over in the internet. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. Yes, I'm on Snapchat. And YouTube. So like me, follow me there. You see the links, it'll be right there. And for more, I'm coming back with episode 4 next week. Don't miss it. Follow me with this, because this is what we're talking about for the next several weeks until the season ends and the last stand is done. We are following, we are chatting, we are doing this whole VH1 Mob Wives last stand together. Najaamlee, Mob Wives, VH1, here we go. It's a wrap. See you next week.